Hi Libra, so I'm going to get straight into your reading, and if there's anything else that you feel you need to know about, including a list of the card decks that I've used for your reading, then you can find all of that information and so much more in my descriptions box and in my pinned comments below. Cross watchers, please remember that you can switch the energies around if it applies, but please do keep in mind that this might not be your story at all, right? This could be in relation to someone else entirely different that your Libra is dealing with, and equally Libra, if you just take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't for another Libra. Okay, right. It's Libra Collective, please, for June. Okay, right, so you've got two that have come out here. Mindful, groupthink. Interesting. And overflow, overwhelm and plenty. Okay, with this mindful one, it's a little bit of a difficult energy, right? I'll explain. So initially it's about keeping a clear mind, okay? Being careful about the things that you're telling yourself at this time. Because your mind, it can either be a place of never-ending expansion or a place of severe restriction, right? This is to be mindful of the power of your thoughts, right? Now, there's a couple of things with this one that makes it difficult energies. So this can be you feeling as if you're being bombarded 24/7 with negativity, negative news, negative people around you in your social circle, just negativity at every corner, right? So be mindful again about what it is you're exposing yourself to, okay? The types of individual that you're surrounding yourself with, because all of that has its part to play in the way that you think, and a much bigger part than most people would give credit for. Okay, so there's that, and then there's also the energies of the way that people think when they gather in a group. So obviously gossip is indicated in that. It is like, you know when you see someone doing something really bad or saying something really bad, and the initial gut reaction is to point out where they effed up, right? Or to point out their disgusting behaviour. It has a knock-on effect when we do that, right? Now, obviously, being a decent individual, which you are, that instinct to point out where someone's effed up is really, really strong, right? When you're on the other side of the fence and when you're the receiver of that, obviously nobody likes to be told about their bad behaviour, right? No matter no matter how much they seem to think that they're knowledgeable enough to take accountability or honourable enough to take accountability, the bottom line is nobody likes to hear about their own bad behaviour. So obviously when you point out someone else's bad behaviour, it's going to be met with a lot of negativity. Is really interesting that you get this card out, Libra. So it's all about you understand that bad behaviour when you see it, but being mindful enough and having enough control to not have that urge to point it out to someone else, basically. I'm trying to find the words to fit this into because it's such a complicated energy, it's a complicated situation, because again, as I said, no one likes to be told that their behaviour is out of order, right? It initially, like straight away, it's going to put the other person on the defensive. So maybe there just needs to be a better way of pointing out someone else's bad behaviour. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's about being mindful about how you point out someone else's bad behaviour. Okay, and then your next card out, overflow. So the initial energies that this one is taking you through is being overwhelmed, okay, too much of something. I do feel that this is leaning more towards an overflow of empathy, so you feeling everything on a very, very deep level at this point in time. It's you're being overwhelmed with the emotions of others, you're being overwhelmed with just a lot of everything at this time. So it's while you're a blessing to those around you because you're very empathic, or if you don't like that word, which I know I don't, you could describe yourself as a highly sensitive person as well, which is more appropriate for what it is that you're currently experiencing. You're feeling everything on such a deep level at this time, and it is genuinely becoming quite overwhelming. So this is understanding where you begin and then where you end, and then where someone else begins. Okay, there could be something about enmeshment here as well for some of you, not all of you, for some of you. There could be enmeshment with another individual, and it's difficult for you to find your true self within a certain connection, again just because of that enmeshment. Emotion overload though, so it's certainly time for you to detach. Okay, detach, find your bearings again, and being able to discern between your feelings and you picking up on someone else's feelings. Okay, it can be really, really difficult to tell the difference between the both a lot of times. Right, okay, so we're going to start with your tarot, and we'll see if we can get further clarity for you. How do others currently see Libra at this time? Thank you. Okay, right, Queen of Cups, Cancerian energy. So yeah, do bear in mind as well, the cards in tarot are not gender specific, it's just about the energies. Okay, so the Queen of Cups obviously is a really receptive energy. It's very kind, loyal, loving, very giving, and it has come out with the Six of Coins. So I will say here, Libra, be careful of what it is you're giving and who it is you're giving it to. All right, because when these two are together, this is Taurus energy, it's Moon in Taurus. When these two are together, always, always, always use your own discernment and pay close attention to your social circle. Even members of your family that are taking advantage of your kindness as well. Just pay attention about how much you're giving. All right, because whenever I see this combination, yeah, for me, it is a red flag as a reader. Okay, you're running the risk of giving away too much of yourself, or giving to the wrong people as well. Nine of Cups, Pisces energy, Empress, Divine Feminine energy, Libra or Taurus. And the Eight of Wands, Sagittarius. Right, so any of the zodiacs that I shout out, again, please keep an open mind, because this could be one of the people that you're dealing with, or it could be placements somewhere in your own chart as well. Okay, so you do make somebody happy, right? There is no question. With the Nine of Cups and the Empress, you absolutely fulfill someone's every wish, hope and dream about who their ideal person is. All right, there's a lot of potential for growth, abundance. There's There's something here about creating a family as well, with this Queen of Cups, Empress, Nine of Cups, all of it in fact. This feels like a family being created for somebody. Now we do have long distance with this Eight of Wands, so it's very fast communication or movement towards you, Libra. Specifically on the future with this Empress. I do feel a very future vibe with this one. Let's see, why the Eight of Wands, please, Libra? King of Coins, Taurus energy, stability, finances. Okay, some of you might be hearing good news about your finances. If there was some kind of payment that was put on pause that you were due, I do see that coming through for you. If this is about an individual, this is someone who is pulling out all of the stops to try and get the message across to you about how much they genuinely care for you and how much they love you, and that they're wanting to support you as well with that King of Coins energy. For anyone who has been waiting to hear about a job opportunity, I do see that coming through as well. But be careful about how much you give, okay? You might be tempted to pull out all of the stops, whether this is a work situation or a romantic situation. At this point it makes no difference because the message is the same. You might be tempted to pull out all of the stops to prove your worth to someone else. Avoid doing that, okay, Libra? You don't have to prove anything to anybody, all right? You can prove to yourself that you can do it, and you know what? That's plenty good enough, because it's going to get to the point where you end up giving constantly again, and then you'll realise that you're not actually getting back what you're deserving, and it's going to hurt. It's going to really, really hurt. See, outside influences affecting Libra, please. Yeah, 10 of Wands, Sagittarian energy. 9 of Wands, more Sagittarius, it's Moon in Sag. And the Queen of Wands, so much fire as your outside influence. Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, something has gone horrifically wrong for somebody, Libra, since you left. They're finding that they're not able to cope by themselves. So make of that what you will. Why the Queen of Wands? 5 of Cups. Okay, Mars in Scorpio energy. Clarify further, please, Queen of Wands. Someone might have thought that the grass was greener as well, and they're learning a very harsh lesson that actually the best one for the job was you, or see, I hope you saw that. You got Justice. It's your major arcana that came out in reverse. Literally, as I just said, that the person that was the best for the job was you, or the person that really loved them the most in a relationship was you. That's to clarify the Queen of Wands. I'm telling you, whether this is work or romance, someone thought the grass was greener, and it genuinely wasn't. Since you left, Libra, things have become so utterly difficult for that other person. And they're seeing it now. They've only just realised how much you meant to them, how much you did for them. They're realising it now. But that's because you're not there. It's being hidden from Libra, please. Thank you. Ten of Coins. Interesting. It's Mercury and Virgo energy. Okay. Ooh, the Tower, Mars. Okay, so that is Aries or Scorpion energy in the Fool. Uranus, so Aquarius. So when I said that something had gone horrifically wrong since you left, and we're seeing a total dissolution of something. This is either someone falling apart without you, Libra, or something has fallen apart without you. Ten of Coins, Tower, and the Fool. Someone is going to have to start again, because it's become evident exactly how much you were contributing to this situation or relationship. Why the Fool, please? Okay. Hermit, Virgo energy, Eight of Wands, Sagittarius, Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, and Queen of Cups. Yeah, Cancerian. It's like, see with this Hermit, it's like someone's sitting there going, ah, fuck, what have I done? What have I done? Why did I do that? Like, what was the point in me doing that? There could be a child involved with this situation, or childish behaviour that was a contributing factor to this situation. But I'm telling you, everything has gone wrong for this individual since you left. Everything. What's the outcome here, please, for Libra? Okay. Seven of Cups, Scorpion energy, Palace of Coins, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Five of Cups, Cancerian, and the Knight of Wands, Sagittarian. Okay, so Libra, your outcome looks really, really good. It's like you are going to have your pick of the bunch, right? With this Seven of Cups, Palace of Coins. Now, again, if this was about a workplace, then you're going to have your pick of any job that you want. And if this is about, some of you could be moving house as well. So you're going to actually find your ideal home. I mean, to have all of this come out in your potential outcome is just absolutely beautiful, because for some of you, this is actually both. For some of you, this is a relationship that dissolved and you lost your job at the same time, because you might have had to move away from that place. So we're seeing it does feel a lot like a rebirth in your energy, Libra. I'm not going to lie, it definitely does feel like a rebirth. Unfortunately, I do have to tell you that whoever this individual was, whether it be a boss or an ex-love, they are going to be coming back, right? And I do not see that you're going to be accepting their advances. Right, I see that you're going to be turning them down, to be completely honest with you, because in a lot of ways, ever since this happened, in a lot of ways the world has opened up to you, and you genuinely do not want to be trapped into that situation again. The energy at the bottom of the deck, Three of Coins, it's Mars in Capricorn energy. In traditional tarot, it's about teamwork and collaboration, but you can see in this deck that there is no team. He's doing it by himself. So You can manage anything and everything by yourself, Libra. It's like, you've got this. Yes, you're doing a lot, and you're doing a lot by yourself, but that doesn't mean to say that you can't handle it. And the Ten of Cups is hidden under there, right? So that's Pisces energy. Home, family, contentment, happiness, contentment that's felt on the inside. Now, I'm seeing this particular combination as some of you are going to be picking up your family and really rebuilding on what you've got. If this is about a divorce or anything like that, you're going to be rebuilding a happy family situation on what you've got. And for others of you, this is all about understanding someone else's unhappiness isn't your responsibility. Someone else's behaviours also isn't your responsibility. While you certainly empathise with their situation, you're not going to allow that to emotionally blackmail you back into a situation that that you had to do everything in. You're not going to allow them to take advantage of you having such a kind nature. Okay. Further clarity, please, for Libra. Okay, new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. Make a plan. Make a proper plan and execute it well. It says, be disciplined to reach your goal. Hard work will make your dreams a reality. A very good omen for study or teaching. And avoid being controlling or someone who is. Yeah, it's that someone who is controlling that really jumps for me here, Libra. Don't engage with anybody who is way too controlling, way too possessive. Something about you sticking to your current path that you're on and not allowing anybody to push you in a way that you deviate from your plans. Okay, you do need to assert yourself. Not be afraid of asserting yourself. Give a healing message, please, for Libra. Okay. Right. Scarab Beetle Spirit, magic works through you. So we'll do the usual rule of 3 with this one. And we'll take the healing message from the creator of the deck. Your second and most important message from your own intuition while you're looking at the card, and then your third message from my intuition. So it says, magic works through you. In ancient Egypt, the scarab beetle was revered. For the creative magic, scarab beetle spirit reminds us that we can bring forth something extraordinary, seemingly out of thin air. Whenever you let your creativity flow through you, scarab beetle spirit reminds you that spirit has given you the gift of infinite potential. You have an ally as you fashion something new or repurpose the old. The spirit co-creates with you, channeling energy through you so that you can feel replenished and vitalized as you make magic with whatever is at hand. Now is the time for great optimism, for you can accomplish anything that you desire and your creative endeavors will come to fruition. Miracles, opportunities, abundance and love will appear seemingly out of nowhere as you allow spirit to work through you and magically manifest what you need. Also, what they actually missed out on there was, in ancient Egypt, the scarab beetle was used as a symbol of protection. Okay, so there's a message here about you being divinely protected, Libra. So focus on you, your journey, your family's journey as well. And don't allow outside influences to shake you. for Libra, please. Okay. Right. A life of greater joy, power and satisfaction awaits those who consciously design their life. Wow. So yeah, you putting a lot less focus on whoever this individual is or was, and more focus on yourself and on your own life, because you can't control the behaviours of others. Okay, Goddess, healing feminine energy. So that's the divine feminine energy. It's very earthly. That's Mother Earth. It's basically the Empress. And successful career, a happy working environment, pay rises and promotions. Wow, that's beautiful. So you've escaped a dodgy situation. You were uncertain for a while if things were going to improve, and then all of a sudden we see everything's coming at you at once here, Libra. It's really, really nice. Right, so for those who are easily offended at swearing, then you might want to switch out now, because this is the Rebel deck. It's very blunt, brutal, it can be a bit offensive. I do appreciate it's not everybody's cup of tea. Right, get over yourself, pull your shit together, help people give back, do good shit for humanity. See, the funny thing is, I don't think that that's your card, Libra. I think this is you trying to say this to whoever it was that you were dealing with. I really, really do, because the message consistently all the way through that was be careful of how much you give away. Drop the fucking ego. Vulnerability is hot as fuck. So make sure that this situation doesn't close off your heart, okay? Make sure it doesn't turn you cold. You are loved. You're here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. You equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. And you've got a feeling you just can't shake. That little voice inside of you, listen to that shit. Really nice read. So that is what I have for you, Libra. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so is in the descriptions box, and it's in my pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.